Because did they say the president of Iran wrote this? They'll say Iran released this letter, right? So that could be a guy in Iran. Like, I'm just saying.
It is written by the president of Iran. Apparently, it says
allegedly.
President Pezeshkian's open letter just this week on April 1st. Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian released an open letter addressed specifically to the people of the United States. The letter released amid heightened military tensions and claimed the Trump administration regarding a potential ceasefire. He says to look beyond the machinery of misinformation. He argued that Iran has no history of modern aggression and that the current conflict is being driven by political and economic interests rather than objective threats from Iran. The message to the public, he emphasized that Iranian people harbor no enmity toward the American citizens and draw a sharp distinction between the American government policy and its people. He also questioned if America First was truly the priority given the current level of U.S. involvement in regional conflicts.
I think the president actually wrote that letter.
It doesn't really matter. What's important is that the United States is about to take Iranian soil. We're about to take land, boots on the ground.
Okay. Well, yeah, I don't know if I wasn't there when he supposedly wrote it, but apparently that's been validated by a number of news sites.
Yeah, I know. Everyone reported it because it's sensational. But again, typically when I don't know. My skepticism is I've seen Iran write letters in the past and write things like that, and they usually put it on, some letterhead or something that shows that it's there, or somebody signs it or something. It just sounds like something someone wrote. Maybe he dictated it to someone and they wrote it, didn't put anything on it. That's possible, but I'm just saying, I don't know.
Well, you're a big spreader of misinformation and disinformation, and I salute you because some of it's genius, King.
You know what? You can absolutely mock me, and I'm so happy.
We're bonus shalom. Why are you angry at the universe? Don't cast your anger against me. I'm just the humble universe accepting all complaints. No need to be angry. Did I do something to offend someone? Hello?
Is there any chance you could just chill and talk like a normal person without that emphasized affectation?
Is that projection again? I think I hear projection again. Because you do talk like you are. Wait, are you out? You use the gay voice, right, Derisive?
And also beyond
Hello?
kind of talking to them or anything like that, there's actually nothing we can do.
There's nothing you can do.
Yeah, I was trying to convey
Resistance is futile.
I was disinterested in gay, so I hope that came across.
Disinterested in gay?
It totally came across. It was actually very successful. I commend you. I really appreciate the fact that you can do a lot of different things.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to insult King. I love King's content. It's King content.
Did you have something to say, Universe?
Yeah, I'd like to say that I hope every...
Okay,
Hello?
What would you like to say?
I would like to request that the mods let me read 60 seconds of poetry.
I think the room is feeling a little antagonistic against you, Mr. Kitover, at the moment.
Well, that's why if you allow me to read poetry, either they will leave or they will listen.
You kicked out Derisive, man. Come on.
Ooh. Hello?
Edie, I can't get to my phone right now. You're going to have to do something.
An executive decision. This is a vice presidential moment.
Come on, Kristen.
You're asking me to what?
She's asking you to be a fair judge and not be heavy-handed. That could be...
Time for the 60 seconds, though. I don't think this is the time for it.
30 seconds? Would 30 seconds be okay? Mods, I'd like to make a new request of 30 seconds of poetry.
15 seconds.
You want 15 seconds? You got it.
Yep.
All right. Okay, start the clock. Devil or God, to me, my man, come with trumpets sounding shrill over the hill. Come with drums low muttering from the spring. Come with flute and come with pipe. Am I not right?
I think we hit the 15-second mark.
I who wait and writhe and wrestle with air that hath no bowels to nestle. My body weary of empty clasp.
Go, baby, go.
I thought he was gonna be a gentleman and stop when we said this.
All right, he's done.
You had about 20 seconds, actually.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But you guys spent like 2 minutes getting to the 20 seconds. I mean, it's not me who's wasting the time, it's you.
Right?
It started when you started doing the poem. Actually, and I started after you had an extra 2 seconds, but Dips cut you off at the second 15. She's like,
I'm driving. I wasn't even watching a clock.
well, when you said you think it's up, that was about the real time was up, and I was going to give him a couple extra seconds. She's like, I can't test my phone, but your time's up.
Are you trying to say I have control freak issues?
I'm not saying anything.
Maybe.
Are you doing anything special for anyone doing anything special for the break next week? I mean, a lot of schools are off.
Oh, hang on a sec. I'm sorry. I texted you, but you probably can't read it. Is Koala blocked or was he removed from the house?
Yeah, she's blocked. Angie was removed.
And okay.
Well, I hope everyone has a great Friday afternoon. I, for one, just finished off my happy hour. It was some beautiful Maker's Mark with some wonderful lemon juice and lemonade and big, huge cubes of ice.
I was gonna say you did the
Is Maker's Mark alcohol?
yeah, it's whiskey.
Okay. I
Mm-mm-mm.
thought so.
You know, does anybody here regularly squeeze lemons?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Not regularly, but I have.
Oh, what a fantastic, citrus.
I have a fabulous lemon squeezer too. It gets every last drippy drop. I love it. I have the best lemon squeezer.
You think if I opened up a lemonade stand outside my front house, I'd be arrested by the police for engaging in unlawful business practices?
Probably.
Yeah,
What state are you in? What state?
I'm in a land of dry lemons, apparently.
Yeah, I think you probably would.
But officer,
I feel like
I
you're
was-
being creepy and pervy and trying to draw the attention of children.
But you could probably hire yourself some kids to run your lemonade stand for you.
That's the paradox, huh? Well, if I have a political sign saying, John for mayor, buy a lemonade, I think it might pass under the radar.
Yeah, I think you might be able to get away with it.
Freedom of speech, right? I'm not sitting there trying to run a business.
Yeah, actually, what you do is for mayor, free lemonade, donations accepted.
Ooh, I like that idea. Donate
Or free
now.
lemonade for donation.
This is Liberty Lemonade.
That rolls off the tongue well.
Libertarian Liberty Lemonade, LLL. Want to cut your property taxes 25% in 2027? Donate and buy a lemonade now.
Except that I don't think it's that easy. I don't think you can just go in and slash property taxes by that much.
Oh no? Don't believe in liberty, huh? You should read Thomas Paine. He'll become a pain in your ass. Should go read.
Yeah, but there's never been a paradigm, so you can't point to some place in history where that was functional and working.
Now we are discussing it.
So
You should read
it's-
John Locke. Learn about property taxes through John Locke and Thomas Paine. What would they say? Dear AI, what would they say? What would our founders say? What would they think right now? Hello? Is it all connected? The war, the property taxes, the vaccines, the debt. Is it all just one? Is it all connected?
Oh gosh, where do these idiots come from?
I don't know. I don't know either. How's your day going?
Much better now that it's after 5.
Good. Are you off of work or whatever? It's like,
I am. Yeah.
good.
And I don't feel good. And so now, if I want to go to bed, I can go to bed. And if I want to wake up, I can wake up. And I don't have to worry about work tomorrow.
Awesome.
That's right.
I'm happy to hear that. Yeah.
Are you going to stretch those hamstrings tonight? You got a hamstring stretcher? A rope to stretch your hamstrings?
I do. And I have one of those elevation boards. Oh, those things are like so sweet.
Yeah, I love my yoga,
I could
my
use
yoga
some kind of
strap.
stretcher. I don't know. Probably.
The most valuable tool really is that yoga strap. Your hamstrings, laying on your back, taking deep breaths for 20 minutes. Oh my God. Talk about tension relief and circulation or...
Do you have the rope that's got the little holes for your feet?
Yeah, but I don't use them. I just use, there's like no reason to use it. I guess it's more for,
I like the
beginners.
holes. I like to put my feet in the holes.
Gravity do the work.
I like it.
So how far out are these astronauts and Optimus going? Are they going to go as far as Uranus?
Sometimes I miss you, Mr. Kitover, in spite of what the rest of the room thinks. You're so triggering to so many people.
Well, yeah. I could use stretching. I know that's for sure. I'm on my way to supermarket to get some food. I was gonna go to a restaurant, but after seeing that it's cash only, I don't know, all these doubts came in my mind about how money's being used and all that other stuff. So I just went to a supermarket. Yeah, that's it.
Beetlejuice.
Yeah, right. I was actually thinking about that movie the other day. Where they're like sitting in the, they pull a number, and they sit next to each other.
Uh-huh.
And then there's one guy that has like a number 4, and then another guy, Beetlejuice, sits next to him, and he has $3 trillion number, not dollar, $3 trillion number or something, and they switch it. So fun.
Yeah, I think it's kind of funny that when somebody says Beetlejuice, do you think that's projection that they are Beetlejuice?
I think it's that somebody has said a name that they don't want to appear. So they're trying to put some adverse karma out there to make them not appear.
Oh, I see. Like if you have to go to a Backpage Victims Fund.
Perceived adverse karma. I don't really believe in karma, but
Oh, Monica's here. Maybe she can help us explain the concept of karma. Hi, Monica.
Oh, great. Another John Kitover account blog. Excellent. Thank you, John. I appreciate how helpful you are with that.
Hello?
Okay, Tiffany. Hey, Heather. Are you doing better? No, that's no.
I am.
You are.
I'm not working, so that makes me feel better already. But I found out why I have the little blisters on my tongue. It's from like this.
Oh, no.
Place of meals.
Oh,
So I didn't get to get a mango smoothie. Instead, I got a little mini Derpy McFlurry.
wait, are they white
But
splotches?
Joe has this good tea.
Not yet.
Get yourself checked for gonorrhea.
I don't have gonorrhea. You'd have to be sexually active to have an STD.
Get yourself checked for gonorrhea.
Brad was in a sparring fight today with, who was it? In a bathroom. I don't think Brad won.
That room that you said you weren't going back to?
Yeah, that one.
Okay. I was just making sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, when Beema's a mod, I have an exemption. Beema mod exemption. I'll pass from that room.
Oh, that room that we weren't going back to. Okay.
She gives me Beema protection, so.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know what I think I'm doing playing this game. I need to go run an errand. Okay, I'll do this.
And Monica?
Yes, dear.
Hold on a minute. I'm going to send you a text. I'm going to show you a picture.
I saw an interesting text. That's why I came looking for you.
Oh, man. Dr. Adams got roasted in that other room. It was so funny. Somebody said, why do you talk like you have the gay voice or the LGBTQ voice? Oh, my God. That was so funny.
You know, Edmund, I wasn't really paying attention. I was doing something that may be foreign to you. It's called working. You should try it.
Well, I've produced the BB show today, and now I'm producing the Serendipity show. You should try getting into Hollywood sometime and working and being creative. Hello? I got to deal with Netflix. Are you kidding me?
I know. He's so smart.
Hello?
So smarmy. I'm gonna pick up my promise.
Hello, dearest Monica. How are you?
Well, anyways, I want actually to have a peace treaty with Dr. Monica and Dr. Adams. I'm asking that we come together in this time of need during this great war, and we together can help shape and terraform.
Mr. Kitover, if I asked you a question about one of your accounts, would you confirm nor deny whether it belonged to you?
Sure, go ahead. Hello?
Are you Honey Bunny?
Honey Bunny?
Uh-huh.
No, I never created a honey bunny.
Not yet, but now that you gave him a great nickname, he might be later.
I might come back. You don't want, don't up Honey Bunny unless you want to resurrect Honey Bunny.
Yeah, Honey Bunny.
He wants to be a honey bunny.
Honey Bunny.
You just created a gremlin. You just created a new Honey Bunny by merely talking about Honey Bunny. I just popped a Honey Bunny out. Oops.
So you're not Honey Bunny.
No.
Okay. Thank you.
And it was probably somebody that wanted us to think it was
That's
him.
exactly what it was.
That actually makes it more likely to be of the sex that you said, and probably maybe you were right the first time.
See,
Yeah.
if you ever want to know what I'm doing, you could just type in John Kitover, go to my YouTube, and watch me live. And then you can figure out if it's me. Because you could hear me live versus, Honey Bunny.
I thought Honey Bunny was Zulfi. Princess from Zulfi.
I don't think so.
Do you have outstanding beefs with people? You know, because as you said, I trigger people in a way which you might say they are untriggerable, and only the universe can unlock them with my secret key.
Kitover, we don't have the same beef with people you got to beef with. Okay, you got to beef with the election board, your constituents over there in Illinois. You know, you got some type of beefs that we just simply don't beef with.
Well, I agree with you because right now I'm thinking about going to my friend Danny Dubenstein's beef sandwich shop and ordering a pastrami on rye. It's funny that we're talking about beefs because, you know, there are some people on here that have managed to get many of my accounts clipped. And just recently, I suffered the loss of 5 Clubhouse accounts. That's a lot of work. So whoever has the beef with John Kitover, just know that my creative intelligence will outlast your reporting functionality. You are pathetic.
I have no doubt about that.
Well, luckily your beef is corned beef, and you know, it's not marinated very well. You know, seeing as though it spoils in the oven. You know, I don't know what to say, Kitover. I have things to do. I definitely am not on Kitover account watch. Maybe you've just pissed off other people that have followed my pathway of dealing with you. But in any case, that's definitely not my problem.
Well, it sounds like a lot of projection to me. I am the universe, so anything you complain about, it's like projecting against the universe.
Sounds like a lot of paranoia to me.
Oh, I don't think it's paranoia. You work? Are you working right now? Are we working right now? Are we working it right now? Are we working it right now? Are you working right now? You're on your lunch break. Let me see. Central Standard -2 hour 2:30. You taking lunch at 2:36? You should take lunch at 11:30, not 2:30. Hello?
We know that you're still eating lunch because you're looking a little big lately.
Ooh!
You're looking a little big. You need to get off the computer and go and walk.
He's right about that.
Suck the gut in. Keep doing that yoga and get in the gym.
Fuck,
Don't
he's
worry about
right.
me because I'm minding my business on my lunch break.
Well, I have to admit, you're right. That's the priority. We've come full circle. Because remember when Trump was running and everybody was complaining all the time, I would just say, go to the gym, fatty. That's ultimately the last and final piece of advice
and
or
now
wisdom.
you're the fatty not going to the gym.
It's true. We've come full circle. Here we are.
Just like your belly, full circle. You're right.
Full circle. Well, I'd like to play a little song for my friends as you drink your martinis or your beers. If you have a bar, go ahead and make yourself something special.
Actually, I have a serious question for you. If you would entertain a serious question.
Oh, is it serious?
Do you think the Supreme Court will support Trump's executive order, or do you think they will rule against it?
What's the executive order?
Regarding birthright citizenship for 14%.
Oh, no, they're going to disregard it.
Question, Marco.
You can count on them disregarding it. Now, if it had something to do with the war, now you could, consider them actually regarding it. But they will disregard anything that we know the left would disregard because they're always voting left. Doesn't matter even if you put people in from the right, they're gonna vote left, especially when it comes to migration. That's just the way the court crumbles because our courts are completely crumbled. It's just like mashed up Oreos. You like Oreos, right, Monica? Black on the outside, white on the inside. Hello?
Does anyone else want to answer my question? Because I am curious. No? Okay. I guess it wasn't that great of a question, Adam.
I will tell you my opinion on this has changed a little bit. I was pretty much of the opinion that Trump was living in La La Land and that the Supreme Court was absolutely not going to entertain this, and that it was going to get shot down, and that it was pretty open and shut. But someone reminded me today that the Supreme Court, if it were that open and shut, I don't think it would have made it before the Supreme Court for review if there wasn't something of some legal merit to consider. While it might not get approved, they may add some exceptions and caveats to how it's interpreted. So not exactly a win for Trump, but not a complete loss either.
I appreciate that. I was asking Marshall if the Supreme Court had the ability yesterday to say, yeah, we find the executive order not constitutional. However, the Supreme Court is recommending that the legislature create new laws that clarify the intent of the 14th Amendment. And I don't think that's a loss. I actually think that's a win. So,
correct. I don't think. I think it may provide some direction and clarity for a reinterpretation of it moving forward. I don't think it'll be retroactive, and I don't know that it will be a huge distinction, but I don't even remember. I actually heard somebody float the idea that maybe one of the provisions that would be that at least one of the parents had to be a U.S. citizen.
You know what's
potential.
I don't want to change topics, but I'm looking at some old stats which are associated to the topic. But U.S. foreign aid for the past 25 years to Africa is $300 billion, Central America $50 billion, South America $40 billion, Middle East $220 billion. That's what the taxpayers in this country ship overseas in actual cash assistance. That's over $1 trillion. That's over $1 trillion, basically. So I don't know. You're working today. Do you know you went to work today to send money to the Middle East, serendipity? Do you find that? Would you agree with that compact, with that constitution? Or is it just, it's not constitutional anymore, right? There's no law. You go to work to send $1 trillion overseas in the past 25 years of your cash. I mean, you have $400,000 in debt. Go to usdebtclock.org. The question isn't whether or not somebody who pops out a baby can get citizenship. The question is, why, as citizens, and even why as a government, are we wasting all of our money every day sending it overseas continually, nonstop, with no end in sight? Hello?
Why do you talk endlessly for hours with no end in sight?
Let me get my projection bell. Let me get my projection bell. Whoever said that to me, I think you should go look in the mirror. That could be projection.
I was saying, have you tried chanting Hare Krishna?
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna?
Yes.
Krishna Krishna, Rama Rama? Hare Hare, Krishna Hare? Rama Rama, Krishna Krishna?
Well, it's not like that, but you guys...
Hare Hare Rama.
Send me another love letter. Let's see this.
Rama Hare Hare.
Messages from Rico.
Hare Krishna. That's the Tulsi Gabbard cult chant. And she's going to resign because she's going to run for president.
How is it her cult? Bro, it's like Hare Krishna is a movement, bro. She's just part of it.
Yeah, she's a cultist.
How do you come to that conclusion?
Because they think that Maharishi or Osho and these gurus, Sadhguru, that they are teachers of the truth and the wisdom. Real truth is that war is the truth.
Incorrect.
It's your opinion. It's your opinion that I'm incorrect. It's your opinion versus my opinion. No one here can declare facts, in my opinion.
So, Monica, I have a plan.
And that's spelled Plan.
Tiffany plans are some of my favorite plans. I'm listening.
Yeah. It's a RICO plan.
Rico.
Wait, do we get to file RICO charges against RICO for gangster-like activity with Keegan and Diogenes and yes?
They took over my room earlier today. Magic words. Next thing I knew, I went to the kitchen. I was in the goo.
They took over your room.
Somebody modded them. They took over the space. Ruined it.
Who did you mod that would mod them?
Maybe Zen. People like to play games. You know, everybody just wants to have fun. But if a room booms, big deal. Move on. Let it go.
I agree. It's just not that big a deal.
You got to learn to let it go. The more you let go, the more space you create in your life. The more space you create in your life, the more you can put in it. Hello?
What do y'all think about us finally going back to the moon? I know there's some people that I've met on Clubhouse that don't believe we ever did the moon, but what do you guys think about us going back?
Well, I think we might be going to the moon this time. I don't think we went last time. I'm one of those. But I think we might be going this time.
Well, I was alive when it went the first time, so I'm kind of leaning towards, yeah, we did. We were there. But what do you think about the advantage that we're going to have setting up a station on the moon?
This is the first time that people have been this far away from the Earth because they're going all the way around the moon. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm bringing you up. Hang on. I was not paying attention. Hang on. Yeah, I don't think any humans have traveled as far as these guys are on this little 10-day venture.
Oh, yeah. They're going further out. You're right.
Yeah.
Diogenes, welcome. Do you think these astronauts on the Artemis mission will go out past Uranus?
Fucking God, dude. I don't know who this
That's
is.
the third time I've heard that today. I don't know.
Right? Okay. He's in the goo. He's in the goo.
That plan is farther away. But no, here's what I was had to say is there's more of a probability that we will actually go to the moon this time, given my understanding. But also, I think it's also more probable that we're doing a lot of weather manipulation with chemtrails and stuff. And I don't think enough people are talking about that. But I think we might be going to the moon. Yeah.
We have not been to the moon. We will not be going back to the moon. We will not be building a base on the moon. Enjoy though. Enjoy fantasizing about that one.
Enjoy the fantasy, boys and girls.
I think you have a point. I think it's
fantasizing about it.
Who let Diogenes on stage and why do you hate me?
I'm sorry. He's just. You know me, Monica. I can't say no.
Because you're ill, I'll allow it. But my hands are dirty, so you're going to have to get your hands dirty so mine are in this bloke.
He's being good, though. Look, he's sitting down there on mute. I mean, hello?
That's right.
Yeah. Send Kitover to sleep.
home down headed to the beach yet?
Yeah.
I
I'm gonna be going to the beach
hope
next week.
that with this Artemis shit, it finally puts the flat earthers to bed. Like, I just really, I hate that fucking crew for people.
I know.
Connie's argument for the legitimacy of the previous alleged moon
Oh,
mission.
don't you start picking on me, brother, because I'm
not picking on you. I'm not picking on you.
Leave me out of your conversation. Leave me out of your conversation.
Okay, a person in this room earlier, not be named, said that the proof of the moon mission's legitimacy, the previous, was that she was alive when it happened. That's about as much as we're gonna get. You know, seeing is not believing, regardless of what the advertisements have told you. It's in fact easier than ever before to create a false image.
Well, I think that, let's run with the argument that we didn't go the first time. I think we have a higher probability, a higher chance of going this time because of the advancement in technology that we have.
I agree that if you're going to look at the first allegation that we landed on the moon and compare it to the technology we have now, we can clearly see in many different specific scientific and physical realms improvements that have been made in miniaturization, power delivery, metallurgy. Yes.
Right. That's just like energy consumption, energy generation, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So I think like I said, if we didn't go the first time, I think there's a higher probability that we can do it this time because of the profound exponential advancement in technology that we have in 2026 when it comes to space exploration. But I think that in actuality, it's another psychological operation to motivate and distract the public. I honestly don't, and I can't believe that a public that had a legitimate representative government that was $40 trillion in debt with the Office of the Budget saying, hey, we've got interest payments on debt that are going to exceed tax receipts. We want to raise the budget for a war that we're actively prosecuting against a foreign sovereign nation who just shot down another fucking plane. And by 2030, Social Security is going to be bankrupt. I mean, that doesn't make any goddamn sense. Sending someone to the moon, that's a fantastical Star Trek style, expression of our wealth. But we're not wealthy. We're fucking poor. We're fucking broke. The cost of everything. We've had 4 years of 25% inflation annualized.
Take a breath, Diogenes.
Okay.
Just a little one. Just a little.
Maybe that was a little too long for some of you. I'll go ahead and stop. Let you catch your breath.
All right, so let me put on my tinfoil do-rag right now. I think this Artemis shit will be the excuse that they would need to introduce the psyop of aliens to the human race. Oh shit.
Adrian, I said in the beginning when AI was getting big, I said they're talking about aliens because they finally have so many disparate inputs from all relation that they can actually start to create a conception of an other in a computer intelligence, which would be sufficient to satisfy the idea of an alien.
The Artemis mission as a precursor, like, see, they encounter something.
Well, not yet. I think it's they slow play it, right? They use it as they. I truly firmly believe, and I've been since COVID, that the last real trick they can play is to say that there are aliens, and so expect a confluence between the actions taken to ostensibly pull us out of the Great Depression 2.0 to be sold on the back of some galactic level realization such as extraterrestrial life, some foreign intelligence otherwise unknown, which
and ultimately unlimited fucking
right. We need everyone to agree. We need everyone to agree to work together to use different currencies, to accept living within the control grids. Right, exactly.
Global agility.
Exactly.
So exactly. I think, I always said, like, in
the last 10 years. Every time the government gets painted into a corner and it looks real shady and the lights look like it's about to go out for the government in the eyes of the public. Hey, look, aliens.
Hey, look, we're gonna send people to the moon. Yeah, it's okay.
Funny, Adrian.
Yeah, you said what, Marty?
Adrian, that's funny. No, it's like, look over there. Don't look. Don't pay attention to the man behind the curtain. Adrian, what do you think about this?
For the last day or so on the SCOTUS shit, catch me up to speed. But I've just been over here reveling in the fact that I got my wish granted, and that was to get Sam Bondi the fuck up out of there.
Well, I have a concern, and that is, I agree with the Janice that I think it's going to be a show out in the air, with like different types of gods and aliens and stuff like that. I think they're trying to make people believe the government wants what they want to believe. But I think what's really concerning for me is that people that are immigrants, legal, they're usually considered aliens from a document point of view. So I don't know if it's going to be like a horde fight against them while they have people believing that there's actual aliens in the sky. I don't know. I'm just too paranoid. But
Well, this is Universe. I'm back on stage. Put me in the queue, moderators.
So, Monica, did SCOTUS make a definitive ruling yet, or is it still up?
Who did that?
I did. I figured if you can have a pet on tonight, I could too.
Okay. Diogenes is not my pet, though. I don't claim him.
All right, now that I'm being called a pet, I'll feel free to just speak freely here. If you look at this from a game theory, if you look at this from the lens of game theory, it's my opinion that there's two gameplays here. A is we spend as much as possible with no end in sight, and we just keep expanding the currency and the debt to fund everything that we're doing, even how nonsensical it is, like trying to fathom that we could possibly sustain ourselves on the moon for God knows what fucking reason. There's no reason. And so the truth is, and I have speculated in the past, that we live in clown world. That means generals dressing up as women, giving themselves awards at the Washington Monument. That means mass vaccinating ourselves with an experimental or patented Pfizer cocktail, which essentially sterilized everyone. This type of clown world thinking, which some people call science, or some people just call malfeasance or criminal behavior. And so what I'm trying to say is, if we want to spend our time usefully, pragmatically, I'm trying to say that what Diogenes is saying is entirely true. However, I do not see how we will be able to actually have any type of fiscal responsibility because we don't even have a constitution. Recently, Secretary of Defense Hickseth just allowed service members on bases to carry firearms again. Can you believe that? People in the military can carry a gun again? It took us that long to finally arm up. And so if we're arming our officers or our enlisted soldiers on bases for their own security and national security, we, the people, also expect that right to do open or concealed carry without any type of enforcement or violation of the law. We have forgotten our God-given rights, our Constitution. And the truth is, you should be asking yourselves, what would John Locke or Thomas Paine say about this topic? And if you want to really answer that question truthfully, you should start reading John Locke or Thomas Paine, because most people on this app have absolutely no concept of how much dignity has been taken from you, how much liberty has been taken from you. Hello?
All right. So my point is, I've wanted one thing out of Donald Trump while he's in office. If I don't ever get anything else, at least give me the, I'm going to say it like this. The restoration of gun rights for non-violent felons. I think that's doable. I really do. That's doable. Because I heard talks before this Pam Bondi ousting that he was considering it, and that it was, if it was to be done, it was to be done through the Attorney General's office. and that it would do it about like case by case basis, blah blah blah, and that it was in the works. And so, just like a lot of things that is within Pam Bondi's purview, she's become stagnated on it. She has not produced any fucking thing. She overpromised and underdelivers, which I think for a reason is because I, like to the highest degree, I really do. And I always said that she was Donald Trump's weak spot in his administration. And I'm glad that she's gone. Maybe we can finally get some shit moving in the right direction. That is not only going to satisfy the base, but also that is going to satisfy the country of gun rights, of the Second Amendment.